Good morning. I'm going to read a story now called Words of Life from Love Doves by Goff and Lindsay Goff Viducich. Alright. When I was in primary school, I played on a little league basketball team. I wasn't very good at sports, but that didn't stop me from trying. My teammates figured out that if I stood next to the plate and waited to get hit with a ball that was pitched, I would get an automatic walk to first base, and my team would probably get more points. One day, towards the end of the game, I had a choice to make. Should I take the ball to the shoulder like I always do, or should I try to actually swing the bat and make a hit? At the very last moment, I closed my eyes and swung, and miraculously heard a dull whoop as my bat connected with the ball. It was a home run. I raced around the plate, sliding victoriously into the home plate. Our team won the game. A week or so later, my mum came into my room and told me I had some mail. Mail for me. I opened the big envelope and found a card inside. I think it was the first card I ever received in the mail, and it was shaped like an apple. Are all cards shaped like apples, I wondered? When I opened the card, I saw the words, "You are the apple of my eye," printed inside. Underneath that was a handwritten note. Wow, what a hit! Bob, you're a real ball player. Love, Coach. I read the words again, over and over again. Me, a real ball player? Part of me couldn't believe it, but the words sank in because of who they were from. I trusted my coach, and if he thought I was a real ball player, maybe I was. This is my first experience with just how powerful words can be. After I grew up, I had a daughter named Lindsay. She wrote the book too. And she was scared of getting in trouble at school. If students forgot their homework or forgot to get a paper signed, the teacher would send a note home to their parents. And the thought of having a note sent home grew into a large fear for Lindsay's mind. Sweet Maria and I had to sit down with Lindsay to talk about it. "Honey," we said in all seriousness, "we need you to go get a note from your teacher." What Lindsay didn't realize is that making mistakes is okay sometimes. The day Lindsay finally got a note, she climbed into the car after school in tears. "I got a note from my teacher," she cried. "I forgot to get my test signed." Do you know what Sweet Maria and I did? We cheered. Instead of signing the note from the teacher like I was supposed to, I wrote all over the small wrinkly paper in huge letters, "Lindsay is a great kid." You see, this is what God's grace is like. Grace is Jesus writing, "You are a great kid," over the mistakes in your life. Because I'm Lindsay's dad, she trusted me when I said she was a great kid. The same way I trusted my coach when he said I was a real ball player. We can trust Jesus the same way. Did you know that one of Jesus' disciples made a really big, huge mistake at one time? His name was Peter. And right before Jesus was crucified, Peter got scared and started telling people that he didn't even know Jesus. He had promised to be friends with Jesus, but at Jesus' hardest moment, Peter wasn't that great a friend at all. Do you know what Jesus did later? He forgave Peter and told him, "Peter, you're a rock. When people look at you, they're going to think of me, and I'm going to use you to start my whole church. You're a real ball player. You're a great kid. You're a rock." These are all such different words, and on their own, they might not have much meaning. But when spoken with love, at just the right moment, these words have the power to change everything, even to change your life. That's why it matters how we choose to use our words. We have the ability to be each other's mirrors, to reflect back to each other who we're becoming. The words we say to one another have tremendous power, so let's make them words of life. Thank you.